Happy Monday morning, everyone. I'm Jeff Teague in Raleigh, North Carolina. I am your Toyota resource. Hopefully I can support that theory today. We're looking at a special option package, spoiler alert, SX. That's on the 2020 Tacoma. This is an SR access cab, two-wheel drive, four-cylinder. So we've got a lot of components here. We're gonna walk around it and I'm gonna show you what's cool about it, but we're also gonna go on a test drive so you can see how it accelerates, how the low-end torque can benefit you. I almost couldn't say torque. Let's get started. I think the first thing to do is to talk about how we can pimp out this Tacoma right here with the SX package. Let's follow along here, and then we've got a black wheel, 16-inch wheel upgrade for SX. Then we've got black side mirror caps. Then we've got black door handles. And then down here we've got the black over fenders, as well as the SX badging. We interrupt this review for an important request by yours truly. I'm adopting Saving Grace North Carolina, a nonprofit that finds homes for dogs and farm animals. I'm adopting them for the month of March. That includes raising money so they can build a new facility and buy food and supplies for the animals. So please help me out. I'm gonna give you ways to donate. Thank you so much. I do a lot for you guys, so please do what you can and donate to this great cause. So, two different ways to donate. You can donate on Facebook. I'll put the link right here. It's called Help Toyota Jeff Raise the Rough. They're building a new facility to house the animals and to care for them better. So please help me out there. The link will be in the comment section, or you can go to my website. My PayPal address is there, and everything you donate, I'll put right into the Facebook fundraiser. I'm trying to get $1,000. If I can get more than that this month, I would be thrilled. So far, we've raised $265 in 2 days. So I need your help, whether it's $1, $5, $10, or if you feel like it's more, if you love animals, please help me out here. I'm really asking, do I need to beg? Come on, we're gonna raise some money. We're gonna raise the roof. Holla. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very exciting. Backed by very popular demand, we've got Ayman. And this is his world debut of the new nickname. He's the Ayman. Hey, Ayman, what do you got to say to the world?
Hey world, I'm back again and I'm really excited to talk about the Tacoma again.
Awesome. Now the cool thing about this truck, this is the low end of the spectrum. There's a very, very wide range of options, features, cab configurations, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and the price obviously can go up well over $40,000, as rightfully it should when you get to the TRD Pros. But with this one here, you're going for value, you're going for economy, you're going for utility. So let's just take a look at this one here. It's the access cab as opposed to a double cab. We're opening it this way, and then we open the door this way. And then we had a question the last time I talked about an access cab. What do the seats do? Just pull that up. They fold up, and then they offer not only extra space, but we've got some cubby holes here. Here's your jack equipment, and I'm gonna come around to the other side, so hold the camera there, Ayman. What's up? So now we lift this one up here, and then we've got a little pocket for storage here. It would fit bottles, rope. Sound like I'm planning a kidnapping. But anyway, the other thing you can do is you can lower these to give you better visibility out here. I want to show you this one. On higher levels of Tacoma, this would be a self-opening one by power. This one here, you can open it so it still can give you that airflow for backseat folks. One of the reasons why people will get this Tacoma is because of the fuel mileage. It averages to 21 mpg combined, 20 in the city, 23 in the highway. The other reason is, let's say you don't need to pull a gigantic trailer, but you do need some towing capacity. This tows 3,500 pounds for tow capacity. The bed length on this particular one, this is the 6-foot bed length. Technically it's 73.7, close enough to 72 inches where we can still call it 6 feet, 1.7 inches. So backup camera integrated here. Now this one does not have the integrated tow hitch. That would be on the higher models. You'll see that pretty much standard, but you can easily add it. It has the slow lowering, and then the other things we see, I feel like a lion on the edge of a library, like ah. But anyway, it's got tie downs right here and here. It's also got deck rail system all the way down so that you can put in your cleats. They fit on, and then that way you can strap things that you're moving. Let's say you're taking stuff to the dump, strap it down so it's not going to pull out. You've also got tie down here and over here, and then there's a pocket. This composite bed liner actually is very strong. It can hold a lot of stuff, and then you won't scuff up the paint. So it's good that it's in here. A pocket so that you can put in whatever type of supplies you would need. On the previous year's models, you used to be able to have one on the other side. It's not there. Now, carrying on with fuel economy, every model of Tacoma, it doesn't matter which configuration, which trim level you get, the fuel tank size is 21.1 gallons. It has disc brakes in the front. It does have drum brakes in the rear. If there's any room for improvement or constructive criticism that a Tacoma fan might have, is we really would like disc brakes in the front and the back, although they're very sufficient. They'll do the job just fine and they'll last for a long, long time. Now, moving along here, this model here, the SR Access Cab 2-wheel drive, does not traditionally have keyless entry. The factory added it for $230. So, lock, unlock, unlock. It's also got a panic button, so if you lose your car in a parking lot, you just hold it down. Also, if there's a weirdo by you, you can hold it down and it'll beep, 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 that kind of stuff. But it's $230. It's a very reasonable value. You can also have your dealership add the keyless entry to this as well. So even if you're getting the SR, you say, I can't get it, I need keyless entry, have no fear, keyless entry is here. With engine performance, I'm just sitting here hanging out in the hood. Actually, I'm trying to see what's under the hood. We have a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder engine. And the nice thing about this is it produces 159 horsepower. So at your high end, it's gonna keep you going. But what about the low end torque? 180 foot-pounds of torque. So with 180 foot-pounds of torque, it can get you going if you're pulling something, if you're going up a hill, getting onto a highway, it can get you started. And it really has that first initial launch to it. It's matched with a 6-speed automatic transmission. If you notice a couple things that I do talk about in Toyotas, it has a prop rod. It's not the traditional pneumatic lifts, and it does not have sound protection there. Speaking of sound, let's start it up. Start it up. This truck has Toyota Safety Sense. All the Toyotas have automatic high beams. They've got pre-collision system with pedestrian detection during the daytime, dynamic radar cruise control, and then lane departure alert. The ground clearance on this vehicle is 9.4 inches. All of the Tacomas are 9.4 inches, so it can easily clear most rocks, stumps, sticks, things like that that might get in the way. There's good bumper protection here. And then notice this redesigned grille where it's solid horizontal slats. It just looks more durable, more imposing, more like rugged in your face type grille. I want to show you the lights on this one. Some of the vehicles offer LED light standard, some of them offer it as a package. This one has the halogen projector beams. It does not have fog lights, if you notice. So we're gonna give it a try right now, and we're gonna start up and see how this low end torque works. And so let's give it a little gun right here. That actually got out of that gravel pit quite well. So the nice thing is it didn't back down, let's say. It got its grip and it pushed out as quickly as possible. So I was very impressed with that test. With trucks, it's always important to have more torque than you have horsepower for those specific purposes. Or if I was pulling maybe a small boat out of a boat launch, that kind of a thing with this type of vehicle. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna test for acceleration. We'll get down to that. Because it's a 4-cylinder engine, we're gonna be hearing engine noise a little bit more. See, we're already up to 45, 50 before we even hit that sign. when we get going, we're gonna see how smooth this thing is. For the 2020 model, we have a very nice improvement here. We've got larger touch screens. So these multimedia touch screens, they're 7 inches, and they support Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. And the nice thing is I can show Waze directions, Google Maps, iMaps. So I've got I did not say Ayman, but anyway, we got many different ways to show navigation system, even though it's not integrated navigation or dynamic navigation. It shows everything you need. It also has standard on it. Look at this, Sirius XM. So you got the latest Howard Stern, Yacht Rock, Best of the 80s, Pop Rocks, Channel 17. I recommend it highly. And then let's test out the heating and air conditioning. Listen to that. It's known for having very powerful heating and cooling systems. It'll chill you out or warm you up very quickly. So we're going onto the highway now. It does not have the acceleration power of a V6, but that's not why people are buying this particular car. You just want it to get from point A to point B, be reliable, dependable, extremely tough, know that it's gonna hold its value better than any other car, truck, or SUV in the whole nation whenever you go to trade it or sell it in. And that's what the Tacoma does. This is why this is one of the best, most solid choices you can make for a purchase. So now we're up to highway speed already. Let's just listen in for some road noise. You're gonna hear a little bit of engine noise being the 4-cylinder engine, but you're driving a truck. I don't think this is bad at all. Hey, Ayman, how does it sound to you on highway speeds?
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it is. It's
and
smooth.
Quiet. But
Yeah.
there is some engine noise, but it is a 4-cylinder. I could give a shot on that.
We're gonna do a quick check of the window sticker so that you can see the specs and also the pricing. It's a SR 2-wheel drive access cab. It's a 7162 for those who really want to get technical. So it's super white. The safety ratings are not quite out yet. And like I said, 21, 23, 20. And then feel free to stop the video so that you can see. Now notice the SX package. That's a very good deal. $715 for the wheels and the extra black accents. I think that's a good value. I've seen other packages that are, you know, $2,000, $3,000. I don't know if that would be worth it quite as much. So it's got some options that were added at the regional assembly point. And then this one's going to be $28,600. The factory MSRP that a lot of people go by, $26,050. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you think of the Tacoma? Do you like that SX package? We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll put a link here for the Ayman's new YouTube channel. It's called Chowdhury Automotive. Feel free to check that out. But please help the puppies out. Help the dogs. It's puppies, adult dogs. We're gonna find homes for everybody. So go right now to the link for my Facebook campaign. $5, $10, $1, $50 if you can. And then you can do PayPal as well. Thank you guys so much. Let's make me proud. Let's help the puppies. Thank you guys so much. See you next time. Woo!